don't know how many times I have to say it. They have to cheat to compete. Okay? Don't make me Dr. Umar, y'all. They have to cheat to compete. I repeat, they have to cheat to compete. And you have seen it time and time and time and time and time and time again. But what you don't understand is you have opened up the gates to this situation. You guys have already accepted it. You just didn't pay attention. I was speaking about it, but y'all just didn't pay attention. And it can all start with Saul Alvarez. Straight up. That's when y'all accepted it. Just like y'all accepted with the scorecards. Y'all accepted the cheating. And currently, y'all just accepted the bigotry. You don't get it. Silence is a form of agreement. Do you know that still stands? You know that's still true? So these guys popping dirt, they don't care. They told you they like it. They like that they can get away with it. I'll never forget it. Y'all came and told me. I listened. They like it. They need it. They have to have it. It's just that simple. But y'all already have accepted this. How much more y'all gonna accept? No backbone in no type of area for anything. Completely biased. We all see it. It don't matter what color you are. We all see the imbalances in boxing based off of how people look, what part of the world they come from, this, that, and the third. So how can anything truly be competitive with all these many biases in boxing? This is why I said you cannot truly talk about boxing until you bring up the race element. If not, you're wasting your time. You'll be on two different pages with a person. They think from their point of view what's relevant to them, their race. They don't see it as just competition or a basketball game. It's different. But as you see, they gotta compete. And you can blame Canelo. This is why they don't want to fight nobody. They don't. Once again, they talk all that crap. And yet they say that they so great. But they'll tell you that Mayweather is the only man who had influence on boxing. So nobody else that came up in boxing influenced some of the stuff that you might see today in boxing. Just all Mayweather. Once again, y'all gonna give that man that much power and that much credit, and y'all hate him that much? That don't make no sense. That's a contradiction right there. Am I right or am I wrong? That don't make no sense. So what do you think the side effects of watching Canelo do what he did, dodge the people that he dodged, took the things that he have took? What kind of result, what kind of ripple effect do you think that made? You looking at it. You looking at it. And it's not, everybody know that whole team dirty. Everybody know. Y'all crying about it, y'all bitching, y'all. I see how y'all feel about people taking drugs, depending on what color they are. You see what I'm talking about? So how can we really talk about any subject, PEDs or this or who ducked this or who ducked this, when you got biases based off of how people look? Because the majority, and this is what I'm going to end it with, this is what you need to think about, because of the majority of the people that you appeal to and crave revenue from this sport is racist as hell themselves.
You never have that same energy for your white oppressors. And that's probably because Hispanic men are the most subservient, most obedient to white supremacy. Stop begging for opportunities from the Black community and create your own.
So you can't irritate the same demographic that they look at that feeds the sport. This is the problem. We'll continue later. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.
Ryan Coogler needs to firmly address that he was inspired by a Latin American vampire movie because we are owed our flowers. Also, Ryan, I saw that tamale story you put in the movie. Where's the fucking Latino extras? Come on, Ryan, you're so good at putting Latinos in your movie. What the fuck happened here? You don't put Latinos in the movie, and you steal from the biggest Latino vampire movie?
You don't even have the spine to stand up with the black community to protect your own rights, but you have the audacity to be mad that you're not in black movies? Wasn't this you a few years ago?
Ryan Coogler treats Latinos with so much love. We're gonna mail you your Latino card because you're one of us now.
Ryan Coogler put a lot of care and thought into historically and culturally representing the Mexican indigenous community in Black Panther, yet here you are, biting a hand that fed you by insulting him, claiming he stole from a white man's movie. By the way, a movie where you were portrayed as a villain in your own homeland. The secondhand embarrassment that I get when some Hispanics pathetically come on here and beg for opportunities from the black community. Whether it's thinking you're entitled to a performance spot at Kendrick Lamar's Juneteenth show or being represented in a black movie, and then the black community gives you those opportunities, and then what do? Backstab and disrespect like this dude, and that behavior tracks. Looking at those election results just a few months ago, it's not enough that Hispanics already benefit from the civil rights that the black community fought for. Many of y'all still have the audacity to think you're entitled to have the black community protesting on your behalf when so many of y'all voted to have our civil rights taken from us. Yet you never have that same energy for your white oppressors.